Hey guys, it's Alexander, and today I am opening up the YC Onion Hot Dog Motorized Slider that was sent to me. Let's go. So YC Onion reached out to me asking to review this product. I am not sponsored by them, but they are sending this product out to me for free to test out and give just my general thoughts as a filmmaker, wedding videographer on this motorized slider. I'm pretty pumped. This is my first big product review, and let's dive into it. So as you guys know, I now have a Red Epic Dragon 6K that I am super in love with. And I have been trying to find just lots of opportunities and moments to shoot with this camera. So when YC Onion reached out to me to review this hot dog motorized slider, I thought this is a great way to kill two birds with one stone. So when the hot dog motorized slider was mailed out to me, I had honestly forgotten that it was even on its way. And when it arrived on my front porch, I had this huge box that was the size of a flat screen TV that just kind of blew my mind. I was like, what is this? And when I opened it up, I realized this is the hot dog motorized slider by YC Onion. So that was kind of cool. That was a cool surprise. So I have it here today, and we are gonna unbox this thing and kind of do a quick overview of just how it's packaged, what it looks like, and how the material feels in my hand. And then we're gonna dive in a different video with the Red Epic Dragon and see what this slider can do. So let's go ahead and open it up. As you can see, this is a pretty huge box. I'm on a 40 mil right now, so bear with me. But this is, again, by YC Onion, and it is the hot dog motorized slider. This guy is pretty big. I want to say this box is roughly about maybe 4 feet long in length. So let's get going and open it up. Now, before I open this bad boy up and pull it out, I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out thank you to YC Onion for trusting me and trusting this channel to review this slider. I am super pumped. I have seen this product online and I have been wanting to try this out, especially for its motorized features, first going vertical and horizontal, and the fact that it has a pan, an automatic motorized pan tilt head. So that'll be cool to also see too. Let's go ahead, let's pull it out. It looks like it's in a bag that's wrapped in some foam plastic. So this is the bag that the hot dog motorized slider comes in. And I won't lie, this feels pretty premium. The bag feels very plush. It does feel water resistant or almost waterproof. And I do feel lots of padding on this. So I do have a lot of confidence in this. Let's go ahead and open it up. So my initial thoughts of just looking at this thing, it is wrapped in foam. Obviously, every part of this motorized slider looks very secure. The quality immediately upon visual, it looks like it's really good. It looks very premium. I see a lot of carbon fiber, which is probably why this thing is so light. And let's pull it out. One thing that I am noticing is that the foam is not glued or fastened to the actual carrying case that this comes in. It's not a deal breaker, but it is something to note. So initially, here is the YC Onion hot dog motorized slider. It is still kind of in its compact form. We have the actual slider here, which is pretty cool. And from what I've seen online, this can motorize vertical and horizontal up to 15 pounds of payload weight. So again, saying that I am going to use this with the Red Epic Dragon 6K, that is a beast of a camera. So I do expect this to hopefully hold up with weight on that camera and do this no problem. And by the way, that is 15 pounds of payload weight going vertical. So that is pretty cool to see. So I definitely can't wait to test that out. Let me go ahead and fast forward and let me get this set up here. So what's really cool, obviously, and to be expected, this slider is very light. I love that most of the build of it is carbon fiber with specialty components of this being, it feels almost, I'm really bad at metal, but I'm assuming that this is some kind of aluminum or steel. My best guess is that it is aluminum, machined aluminum, but it feels very high quality and very premium, which is really exciting to kind of see. I'm gonna go ahead and just fasten this bolt right here to kind of lock the actual slider. So that way it's stuck in place as I adjust these feet right here. On the feet, we have these little screw knobs that loosen this up. Now you can't really see, but there's actually grip teeth right here on the actual part, on the actual feet right here. There's some grip teeth that you can kind of move into place. So I'm gonna just put these at a 45-degree angle right here. Just like that. And I know it's hard to see, but I'll show you in just 1 minute. There we go, just like that. I think that looks straight. And now we're gonna do the other side as well. Now, what I have noticed is that there is a middle bar right here. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this is for, but for some reason it is movable. It's adjustable, and there is a locking knob on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of lock that. I believe there's supposed to be another locking knob on this side as well, but it may have fallen off in the bag during shipping. So I'll look for that later and fix that. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix these other feet into a roughly 45-degree angle as well to match the opposing side. And as I mentioned before, I love that these feet have grip teeth on them. So that way you aren't solely relying on just how tight the fastener is. There is a secondary backup with the grip teeth to keep these feet from moving or adjusting, especially when you're carrying a payload weight of around 15 pounds. So as I mentioned too, this side was missing its bolt during shipping, and I found it in the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure that right in place. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this middle bar is doing, but I'm sure we will read the directions and find out pretty soon. Now, I do notice here that there is a grip, some kind of rubberized grip right here, or some kind of rubberized grip band. And so I'm gonna put this in place, and we are gonna discover what this does shortly. Again, this is a very informal open box video. This is not quite the review portion of the slider yet. This is just me with zero experience or zero background experience knowing the YC Onion hot dog slider and opening it and just giving you my initial thoughts on it and what the build quality is upon first impression. Now, one thing that I love about this and that I'm seeing is I see multiple sources or point sources of quarter 20 and mount jacks for, you know, for different for monitors, for light stands, and I really love that as well too. Now, here also included in the bag is the YC Onion, what I'm guessing is the motor. So this is kind of cool, and as I mentioned before with that grip band, I do see some grip teeth here. So this is probably going to mount somewhere on the YC Onion hot dog slider body, and we will get this plugged up and turned on shortly. One cool plus, this does come with a Sony NP-F battery. And if you haven't checked on Amazon recently, these are pretty expensive. So that's kind of neat that they do include this in the kit. And it does go ahead on the back of this motor, and this does actually fit perfectly. So this will power the motor. Beautiful. Great. So last but not least, we do have a secondary bag filled with lots and lots of cables. So I assume that this is to hook up the slider to the motor and various other accessories to hook up your camera as well too. Now I have seen online that this motor, the YC Onion hot dog motor, does pair well with like a DJI Ronin SC, Ronin S, or a secondary gimbal that you could fasten to the actual slider body here. And that way you do have just a bit more support, a bit more stabilization with this. So that would be exciting to see as well too. So guys, my last initial thoughts before jumping into my next video, reviewing the slider formally with the camera on it. So I want to leave you guys knowing just a couple last minute thoughts on the slider upon opening it up. This slider does feel very light. I want to say, without knowing the exact specs of this feels more or less around 2 to 3 pounds. Again, you have this carbonized tubing right here, which does feel very light. And you have this machined aluminum, which feels very premium. And it's painted almost this metallic gray, almost gunmetal gray. And I really like that. It gives it a very nice premium look here that I think would look great on set, especially with a cool camera like the Red Epic Dragon 6K. And guys, also too, I really love that they have these cool rubber feet on the ends here with the grip teeth. So as you adjust this foot right here, I love the fact that it is not only secured or fastened with the fastening of the screw, but also too with the grip teeth, guys. That is really cool. I love that a lot. That's a really cool feature. So guys, I want to also just give a couple last minute thoughts on the actual carrying case of this. It does feel premium while also feeling budget friendly at the same time. I wouldn't put it in the category of like Pelican, obviously, because this is a bag. But as far as brand wise, this does feel like it would do the job. It feels like I would not be embarrassed having this bag on set, pulling it out. It does feel like it has enough padding to comfortably secure the hot dog slider without getting any damage to it, as a bag should. And I love the fact that this bag does feel pretty tear resistant and also water resistant as well too. I don't think it's waterproof, but it does feel like it could be left out in the rain for a little bit and take a little bit of a beating from the rain too. So I do love that as well too. And you have the YC Onion label or logo right there in bold. So that is pretty cool. Before I let you guys go, this did come with one more box that I have not opened yet. And on the box, it does say Z1S1 stability on. So let's open this up and let's check it out and see what we got as well with the hot dog motorized slider. So what I love about this, guys, this does look like it is made to stabilize the actual slider while it's on a tripod. So let's say, for instance, so guys, here we have the YC Onion hot dog motorized slider. And let's say you wanted to mount this on a singular tripod in the center of the slider itself. Now, again, the payload that this is registered for or rated for is around 15 pounds. So imagine trying to slide a camera that's 15 pounds or near that towards one end or the other horizontally of this. You would get a little bit of wobble potentially, but what's really cool about this is that YC Onion has gone ahead and actually included these stabilizing arms that is really efficient. You have a quick 1/4-20 knob at the on one end of this thing with an extension arm as well too, to extend that to your leisure and fit your needs. Obviously every tripod is a little different, so you can extend that however you want. Then on the opposing end, we do have a really cool, what I would call a pseudo Cardellini grip, maybe not, but some kind of super clamp, which is really cool. That does feel like it's made out of aluminum, so you could theoretically rig this one end to the hot dog motorized slider, and then the other end to your tripod leg to kind of stabilize this slider diagonally. And it does come with two for both sides. So that way, again, no matter which side you move this your camera to while on the slider, you will have the extra stability with that so that way you don't get any kind of camera sway or any kind of camera wobble from the weight of 15 pounds potentially. So guys, that's it for today for my open box video of the YC Onion hot dog motorized slider. I am super pumped to test this out with my Red Dragon and see just how smooth the footage looks. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out, guys, and I'll see you next time.